I was told that in the interest of time that I will not be going through everybody's bios. You have them, of course. I think there's some great papers that kind of speak for themselves. So the first person up is Aditi Sen, and then Kristen Underhill will follow.
Great. Well, thanks, Neil, and thanks to all of you for sticking around. I know we're the last thing standing between you and a beautiful Friday afternoon, so thanks for staying. I'm really pleased to be here to talk about this study, which looks at a question of whether financial incentives crowd out intrinsic motivation for weight loss. And this is joint work with David Huffman, who's at Oxford, George Lowenstein at Carnegie Mellon, Jeff Kulgren, who's at Michigan, and David Ash and Kevin Volpe, who are, like me, at Penn. So before I get into our study, I just want to provide a little bit of motivation. So as I'm sure many of you know, financial incentives have been used successfully to promote health behavior change in a number of different areas, from weight loss to smoking cessation to medication adherence. But what we've seen in a number of field experiments is that these incentives tend to have positive effects in the short run, but the effects sort of diminish over time. So here are a couple of examples. So on your left is a figure from a study of financial incentives for weight loss. And what you can see is that at month 8, the incentive arm participants, who are the little black squares, had lost a significant amount of weight compared to the control group, but at month 17, this effect had totally disappeared, and the incentive group was right back up to 0 weight loss, and so right back up to the control level. And on your right is a figure from another study. This is a study of gym attendance, and we see sort of a similar pattern here. So for the month when incentives were in place, there was a big spike